Okay, 7 games to go, and I think for me, probably 3 wins gets us Champions League football next season. That's the position we're in right now. That's just the opportunity. And this is why the Leeds game matters so much. We've put ourselves in a great position. We're sitting third. We've given ourselves a real chance, but it's not done. Not yet. This is exactly the kind of game we have to take care of. If we want to make sure we're in the Champions League next season, it's at Old Trafford, it's under the lights, it's against Leeds. The rivalry is there, of course it is. It's Leeds. After Liverpool, for me, Leeds is the biggest game. But for us, it's bigger than rivalry now. It's about the league table, pressure, momentum, getting one step closer to finishing the job. Since Carrick came in, our team, it's been clearly improved. The structure's better. The team looks calmer. There's a lot more clarity in the way we're playing. It's not perfect, not by a long shot. There's still issues, but compared to where we were, compared to that 3-4-3 garbage, we look far more like a proper team again. Recent results back that up as well. Sure, there was a bad result against Newcastle, 10 men, lost 2-1. But we beat Everton, we drew with Bournemouth, beat Villa, Crystal Palace, Everton, as I said. So overall, it's positive. We're trending upwards, and that's what matters most here. This game's at Old Trafford, and we need to set the tone, and nothing apart from 3 points is going to be good enough. Now, coming into this game, the obvious concern is at the back. We probably don't have Martinez. We definitely don't have Maguire. He's suspended. He's training again, but he's probably, well, he might not start. He might start it. If he starts, it's probably too soon, and he's being pushed in because, we don't have anyone else. These two are massive for us in games like this. Maguire, for all his criticism, he gives us size in both boxes. He's elite. Crosses coming into our box, he will head them away. And in the opposition box, he's always dangerous. He gives presence, he gives experience. And a match, it could get physical. It will get physical, not could. It will get physical. Size matters. Martinez is different. He's just as important. He gets on the ball, he breaks lines, he comes into midfield, and he's a brilliant passer of a ball for a centre defender. Not as big as Maguire, obviously. Not as strong aerially in the duels, but he doesn't really contest duels in the air. He just steps into it in the ground. That's where he wins all his duels. He gives us aggression. He gives composure on the ball. Gives that bite in the duels, like I just said. The type of defender who does not get intimidated at all by anyone. You put any striker in front of him, and he's going to say, "I've got you in my pocket." Look at the amount of goals that Haaland scored against him. Is it 1 goal in 7 matches? Something along those lines. So missing these two is going to be a big problem because our centre backs are probably going to be Euro and it's probably going to be Heaven. And they're going to have Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front. He's going to try and bully those two, and he might succeed. We're going to need the fullbacks to come inside a little bit, make it a tight back four. We're going to need Casemiro to sit right in front. We cannot give that man a chance to bully these young defenders because he will. It's going to get physical. It's going to get ugly. He will pin them down. He will back into them. He will push them around. He will hit them. He will kick them. And they need to be protected. That's exactly why Maguire and Martinez are going to be missed big time. Okay, for me, the game comes into 3 things. Number one, get Bruno on the ball early and as often as possible. Bruno's receiving between the lines, he will create enough. Second, we cannot let the game become messy. That's massive. Because Leeds, even when they're not offering loads going forward, like they haven't done recently, a load of 0-0s, a load of 1-0s, a load of 0-1s. We're not really scoring a lot, but we're not conceding much either. We're still going to make things uncomfortable. We've still got dangerous players. We've got fast players. And then Calvert-Lewin, they've got one of the form strikers of the season. We're going to make it pitchy. We're going to try and fight. We're going to make it physical. It's going to be stop-start. It's going to be emotional. The crowd's going to be on everyone's back. We cannot lose control of the match. And third, we need to defend properly in the key moments. Because we should have more of the ball. We should have more of a territory. We should be creating more of the chances. But if we switch off defensively, if we go too far forward and don't look at what's happening behind us, that's when mistakes are going to happen. So the job for us is pretty clear. Control the game, keep the structure, use the quality, and try not to make any stupid mistakes. Now, Leeds are coming into this game with their own problems. They have injury problems. They're struggling to score, but they are staying in matches. They're making games tight, but they're not scoring enough goals. We need to take this game by the scruff of the neck. We need to impose ourselves on this mob. We're not confident. We're not playing brilliant, but we're still proving extremely hard to beat, extremely hard to score against. So this is just about Carrick and it's about momentum. He's improved us. That's pretty obvious. The mood's better, the shape's better, the results are better. Now the question is, can we keep stacking wins in the games we expect to win? This is what good sides do. This is what Champions League sides do. This is what league winners do. Dare I say it? This is what top four sides do. And that's what we need to start doing. We need to start making Old Trafford a fortress again. It's not about making some massive statement. It's about being professional, being controlled, and getting the goddamn job done, especially at Old Trafford. Okay, obviously, Lemens is going to be in goal, and it's going to be one of those games where he just needs to be calm. He needs to be solid. Leeds are going to try and make it scrappy. We're going to put balls into the box. We're going to fight for second balls. We're going to ask questions. So even if he's not massively busy, he needs to stay composed and stay concentrated. Sean Delow, their job is massive. They need to help control the game, give us width, and help to try and keep Leeds pinned back in their own half. Defensively, they've also got to stay switched on because if Leeds get any joy, it's going to probably be from direct long balls and second balls. We're going to make it messy. We're going to come running at us sometimes. Centre backs, Heaven and Euro. There's no going about this. It's an extremely young centre back partnership. We're going to need protection from fullbacks and from the boys in front of them. Calvert-Lewin's not just going to be there to make up the numbers. He is going to be all over these two young kids. He's going to make it hard. He's going to make it a horrible day for them. And people are going to have to look out for them. Maguire and Martinez are going to be missed big time. Hopefully these two come through all right. But yeah, I do think they will score, and I do think it will be because one of them make a mistake. Okay, the midfield is obviously going to be Casemiro and Menu again. For me, this is a massive part of the game. Casemiro's got to bring control experience and that bit of bite in the middle. He's got to watch out for the boys behind him as well. He's going to have to break things up, protect that centre-back partnership, and make sure we're not too easy to play through. Menu is going to be, he's going to have to be composed. You know, Leeds might just decide to lay one on him early on because he does get a lot of the ball. And if he gets stuck with one early, you might think, I've had enough of this already, but you never know. If I was Leeds, I would put one on Menu within the first 5 minutes. So Menu is going to have to try and stay composed, get on the ball, play through the thirds, and try and get that ball up towards Sesko as quickly as possible. Together, they've got two things to do: protect the defence and make sure we control the middle of the pitch. If we win that battle in midfield, we give ourselves a much better chance of controlling the entire game. Okay, and in the number 10 role, obviously it's going to be Bruno. If Bruno gets on the ball in right areas, he will create chances. He's the one that links everything up. He's the one that speeds up play. He's the one that can turn a decent attack into a dangerous one. So in a game like this, we're going to need Bruno involved as much as possible. Get him on the ball, get him turned, facing their box, picking out passes, making runs, taking players out of the game. Bruno will make stuff happen. He always does, no doubt about it. Okay, now either side of Bruno, and I've went for Kuna and Mbuemo. Kuna gives us drive, movement, that ability to carry the ball, make things happen, to be unpredictable. Type of player who can drag defenders all over the place. He comes deep, he goes long, comes inside, stays outside. He runs amazingly with the ball. For someone who's not, lightning fast, he seems to just run away from players, no problem. Then on the other side, you've got Mbuemo. And if you're looking for directness, he is it. If you're looking for flick-ons from Big Sesko into the back of a defence for him to run onto, brilliant. That's exactly what this guy's brilliant at. So that's our, wide attacking midfielders. With those two in the game, we're going to stretch a game. They've got to support Bruno. They've got to support Sesko and, create chances for him. With these two, you never know what you're going to get. But one thing you do know you're guaranteed to get is work rate. They both work like dogs. Bring it on. And up top, I've went with Sesko, and it's a big part of why we look more dangerous now. He gives presence up top. He gives us a target. He gives someone who can stretch the defence as well as beat the living shit out of centre backs. He's not just there to stand in the box. He can run behind, occupy centre backs, and give us a focal point when we go forward. And this game is going to become a battle in the boxes. So we need our 6'5", number 9, to get in there and just make a right handful of himself. He's going to hold it up when needed. He's going to attack the box. He's going to, drag defenders all over the place. If he's sharp and he gets chances, he will score. And I do predict he will score.